Hello, John McConnell with UpsideDownRealEstate.com. Today we're going to talk about short sales and getting released from a deficiency by your second. You may have noticed over the last 3 or 4 months, coincidental with the trillions of dollars they're getting from American taxpayers, many of these lenders are holding out for the right to collect the deficiency from you, or asking you to sign a promissory note, or agreeing to do a short sale, but saying, we need cash on the barrelhead right now. I can tell you this has happened over and over with Bank of America, countrywide. In fact, you can see their approval on my website at UpsideDownRealEstate.com. Chase is asking for big money frequently. And Citibank, sometimes, they're all over the place. Sometimes they won't even review your file because they've got internal insurance on it. They're just hoping that they can get the insurance to pay them off. So they're happy to get you closer and closer to a foreclosure date because, one, it helps them with their leverage, and two, it helps them get paid by their insurance. So before you begin a short sale with these guys, I suggest 2 things. One, make sure you're working with a realtor who's got a lot of short sales done and can show you voluminous approval letters. And then review those approval letters to see if they're actually recent and if they're getting you released from the deficiency. Now, I'm not saying the realtor should be able to get you released from the deficiency. We have to spend a lot of time pressuring the banks using all sorts of different California laws and lender liability issues to try to get released from a deficiency. And sometimes the banks won't even, agree to do it then. And at that point in time, I recently advised the client to just go ahead and get the foreclosure. So before you start this, you should know what your options are. You should know which banks are reasonable to deal with respect to the deficiency. You should know how you're going to get your releases in writing because, again, it's not just a release from the lien or the mortgage. You need a release from the loan. The lien or the mortgage goes without saying. Well, mortgage can be used in 2 ways, but I don't want to get into that on this video, maybe a next one. But if you don't have a release from the loan balance, I don't think you should trust that paperwork. And if you've got a second that's a recourse loan, I think you've got to maybe contemplate paying on the first and then trying to open up negotiations with the second. If they say they're not going to negotiate with you, then because you're current, then say, okay, well, I guess you don't want me to be current. I'll let you know in 2 or 3 months what you're going to do for me, because at that point in time, you're going to realize you have a non-performing asset on your books, that you're not going to be able to collect it because we have California law that's going to prevent you from, even if you were to sue me, I've got California law that says you're going to have to foreclose on the security first. And, the minute you're worried about your regulators, maybe you'll be coming back to me and dealing with me on my terms. You have to consider that. You also consider your other options. But the worst thing you can do, I think, in my opinion, if you've got assets or a job or a future in which you're worried about, will the bank be able to come after me and collect, garnish my wages? If you've got a future or assets, you've got to make sure that you don't play into their hands and start the short sale, go into default on both, and let a sold-out junior of a recourse loan orchestrate a foreclosure or orchestrate the pressure on you so severely that you cave in and let yourself be on the hook for them for the entire loan balance. We'll be releasing more videos. Go to UpsideDownRealEstate.com if you want more information. Thanks.